Welcome back to the Prep Bowl. We're at the Class A halftime. Halftime brought to you by Tria Orthopedic Center. Comprehensive orthopedic care at one convenient location. Class A halftime, all tied up 14-14 here at the Metrodome for Prep Bowl 27. In the United States, 200,000 people die of sudden cardiac arrest every year. But did you know that having automated external defibrillators could prevent 1/4 of those deaths? Having those AEDs saved some lives in Minnesota.
I had no pulse. They did 3 rounds of CPR, nothing still, and somebody pulled an AED off the wall, and they put it on me, and Lindsay actually hit the button one time, shocked me one time, and brought me back to life.
Just going down there, it was just instinct, but then when we got started, it just went through my head, like, what you do next, what you do, but it was definitely autopilot, because it was just everything went the way it should have gone.
And it says to everybody clear, and it says press the button, and there's a little pause, and by golly, Lindsay, bam, she hit that thing. It shocked Dale, and he's alive because of that.
Every time I talk about it, it's tremendously emotional, because I'm so grateful that she was there, and the other people who assisted her took the necessary steps to save my life.
They'd been playing for about 40 minutes or so, and then we're shooting for teams and getting drinks and things. And then Mike just started walking over, and then just heard a big thud and looked over, and he had fallen to the floor.
I was still shocked for like a couple seconds. Just I'm like, how could this happen, like right now? But then right after that, we just all got organized, worked together, and tried to save his life.
There's really no words that can really show how much that means to me, that they saved my life, that I'm able to be here today instead of having people talk about what could have been instead of what happened.
You just like feel accomplished about doing something like that. Like you saved a life, you gave another person his life to live.
We know that it's in a matter of seconds that you can use this, and it's very user-friendly, and it works.
They take it seriously, because I never thought I'd use it, and I'm sure no one else ever thought they'd use it either. So take it seriously when you get the chance to, and take the opportunity.
It's pretty empowering to see a student, a youngster, to step out of the stands and be willing to step up and to help. And you know, at that time, she doesn't know what the issue is, but she knows that she has training. And that showed me the power of education, the power of training.
Anyone Can Save a Life program is about to get started here with the Minnesota State High School League. Jody Redmond is joining us. Jody is the Associate Director of the Minnesota State High School League. Also, Joan Millar of the Medtronic Foundation is joining us. And first, we'll start with you, Jody. Boy, how important it is to have defibrillators at the schools and people to operate them. Tell us about the Anyone Can Save a Life program.
Well, it is very important. Anyone Can Save a Life is an emergency preparedness program that will allow our schools to learn how to implement this type of training within their own schools. We know that 90% of member schools do have at least one AED in their building, but without a program that will actually show them how to implement and train their staffs on how to use them, they really don't do us any good.
And the access to get the defibrillator is so key, isn't it, to have it close by or nearby, because time is of the essence there, isn't it?
It is of the essence. We know that if you don't get the AED to the victim within 3 minutes, their chance of survival decreases by 10% for every minute that passes.
And just one other question about, and it's going to start in January, a program with the State High School League, all the schools involved?
We will. We will be sending this program out to every school in the state in January so that they can hopefully save a life if they are faced with this type of an emergency.
Thank you very much. And Joan, unfortunately, we've had 5 kids die because of this over the last year and a half. it can be prevented with the right training, isn't it? The right training and having timing and people access to this, isn't it?
Absolutely. If we can reach these victims within 3 to 5 minutes, they have a great chance of survival. And so the Medtronic Foundation is partnering with the Minnesota High School League to get more lives saved from sudden cardiac arrest.
Is it an opportunity? Obviously, timing is critical in everything, but learning more people, as you can see right there, they're training right there at the 50-yard line to get access to the victim right away. Isn't that crucial?
That's very crucial. And so if everyone can just understand that when someone collapses and they're not breathing, that if you start chest compressions and you have access to a defibrillator and you turn it on and follow the voice prompts, that person has a great chance of survival.
Jody, thank you very much for that key information. Also, thank you, Joan, as well. And this is a great program, and hopefully we'll save a life somewhere along the way, or lives. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Jody and Joan, thank you. We are at halftime of the Class A Championship here at the Prep Bowl. Stay tuned. We'll have more coming up right after this.